PC Darren Graham, work at Fareham Police Station. I've been a member of the town centre unit, or the town centre area, for the last 6.5 years. During that period of time, there's been, when I first started in 2010, we had a few street drinkers that used to go down Trinity Church. However, I would say this year, there's been a major increase of the activity in that area. I'd say the last 2 years, it's just been increased dramatically with the drinkers. And this has probably come from the way Two Saints work in relation to the Hostel 101, in which they now are taking people from outside the borough, so everyone's migrating to this area. Over the last, well, since July, we've put in 1,600 hours of high visibility patrols around the area. And these patrols are going down the Gillies, around Trinity Church, Memorial Gardens, Fareham Leisure Centre, Bath Lane. And we've seen the increase. And what we've been doing, even though we've got the DPPO in place, we go up to people, we say, can you pour your alcohol away or get rid of it? And they do. So we've got no offences there. We come back later on, they'll still have alcohol and they will pour it away. So we cannot make any further arrests with them. We've tried community protection notices with certain ones. We give them formal warnings to start off with, and then we give them community protection notices, which some have adhered to. Others will continue with their behaviour, and we've gone for criminal behaviour orders against these people, and we've been successful with them. We've got 5 in process, and we've got 2 outstanding. Should be held next week in court. There's 30% increase of the antisocial behaviour in Fareham. 30% of it is related to the street drinkers, whether that be drinking in the Memorial Gardens, around Westbury Museum, or begging along West Street, sleeping rough in multi-storey car parks. We've had an increase in shoplifting, and for the drug taking, this is what people are doing. They'll go into the various shops, get various items, sell it on so they can have their fix. More recently, the Osborne Road multi-storey car park is a centre of attention. Various levels, I think it's level 4. 2 certain individuals are up there. We've got drug paraphernalia, we've got used needles left in situ. We've had complaints from various council workers that are up there. These urinating, defecating in the area, being sick, and for young children, with parents coming into town with their young children, it's not a sight we need. If these kids fall over, get on one of these needles, who knows what they're going to catch? We don't know what everything that the diseases that these people have, but if one of these kids do get injured by a needle, then it's going to come down to sort of dramatic medical attention that they need. We get members of the public, when we're walking around and we'll be talking to the street drinkers, the beggars, and asking them to move on. And we'll get members of the public, they'll come on, why are you picking on them? Well, we're not picking on them, we're trying to help them. We've had others that are saying, what are you doing about it? And we tell them exactly what we're doing. And we've had people go, we've got a charity, it's a Emmaus based in Winchester. They've actually came out with us to see the problem. And what this charity will do, they will take people in after getting referred. If they're on a script for their medication or drugs, whatever, they'll support them. As long as they work 40 hours for them. They'll provide a roof over their head. They'll give 3 meals a day. We've been round every single one of our homeless people and said to them, this is what's on offer. Are you interested? And out of all of them, we've had 2 that's taken up the offer. Everyone else, no, we don't want it because we get more on benefits. And that seems what the problem is. And plus they'll be in a different area. I think it's 25 locations around the country in which they can go to start a new life, start fresh, as what they say they want. But they just refuse to do it. We've had another person that's been offered by the council. He's been offered Westcote B&B. He's refused it because he's too far out of Fareham to get his alcohol and get his drugs. He's just refusing to take these options up. Where the weather is like it is at the moment, you think they'd be snapping your hand off to get it, but they just refuse to. Recently, we've had one of the persons that were part of the street drinking group. She passed away. That was down in Gosport. She passed away, but she was a main player in Fareham Town Centre with the antisocial behaviours side of things, and also with there was a couple of weeks ago there was a big incident in a fray, but she was part of that, but she's gone down to Gosport and she's passed away. We've done multi-agency patrols with the council, with Two Saints, like the charities, and and Avalon, and we're trying to get, if you don't know, Avalon is the drug and alcohol rehabilitation centre. I've got very good links with them, and we try and get people in there. If they come up to me and say, help, I want help, I'll take them down there, no problem at all. But when you take most of them down there, they refuse. They just don't want their help. And I cannot see what more we can do with it. I believe that PSPO will be absolutely a vital piece of legislation for us in which we can tackle these individuals. We want to stop the begging. We want to stop the drinking on the streets. The off licences and the shops, they're all part of they get pictures from us because we try to put a blanket ban on those individuals buying alcohol. But what they're doing is they're going into various shops or getting members of the public to get their alcohol for them. And we'll try and stop this in the future.